Greetings everyone, welcome to Commerce Classes, and today we will be solving one more question on redemption of preference shares along with preparation of balance sheet. So let us read the question first. We are given share capital, equity capital of 100 each, that means you have 10,000 shares of 100 each. Preference capital is of 5 lakh rupees divided in shares of 100 each, so we have 5,000 shares of 100 each. Then you have reserves, capital reserve, surplus, security premium, etc. Herein you have investments, then fixed assets, inventories and all. Now, your question further says that preference shares are due for redemption at a premium of 10%. Now, when we redeem our preference shares, our first condition is that these are to be fully paid shares. Now, when we look at preference capital structure, our first condition is already there because all the shares are fully called and paid. So, these will be redeemed with 10% premium, that is premium of 50,000. Then you are to make fresh issue of equity shares of 100 each at a premium of 10%. So, 10% will imply on par value of 100, 10% will imply 10 rupees. So, a share of 100 rupees will be issued at 110, but the fresh issue is to be made to the extent required. So, we are not given the value of fresh issue, it says to the extent required as per the provisions. So, as per the requirement and after keeping a minimum balance of 40,000 in reserves, that means in general reserve we need to have a minimum balance of 40,000. So, you can use it 1,60,000, that reserve can be used. So, after on the basis of the available provisions and after keeping this minimum balance, we can go for fresh issue to the extent needed. Now, the shortfall in the cash is to be met by raising bank loan. So, if you need more cash, you will be raising bank loans. So, cash sources are also needed to be prepared. Assuming that company requires minimum cash balance of 50. So, if you have a cash balance of 60, you cannot use it for redemption purposes. You can use only 10,000 because your minimum balance needed is 50,000. If out of 60,000 minimum balance 50,000 is needed, that means you can use only 10,000, and for the balance it says that raise bank loan. Now, give journal entries and prepare balance sheet as it would appear after the redemption. Now, in order to solve this question, the question is very simple to solve. What we have to do is we have to look for the conditions and make working notes for three sources. Like our first condition is shares should be fully paid. Now, these shares are fully paid, so nothing to be done in this case. Now, we will simply record the sources that we need. We need premium on redemption. These are our working notes that we will be preparing. So, premium on redemption is needed 10% of the capital, that is you need 50,000 rupees to provide for this redemption premium. Then second source that we need is for capital. Reduction in capital is when you redeem preference capital, your capital is reduced by 5 lakh. So, you are to provide for equivalent increase in the capital. And then our cash requirement, for which we will have to make the sources available. So, our cash requirement is 5,50,000. So, these are our requirements. We will make provisions, we will make sources available for these, and then we will start with the journal entries. So, starting with premium on redemption. So, sources of providing for this premium are: number 1, securities premium. So, available securities premium is if we say yes, it is 30,000 available with us. Since you are making fresh issue also, so on that fresh issue you will be getting some premium because you have 10 rupees premium. So, we will have to check that source. It means we cannot provide for this premium right in the beginning. For this we need fresh issue. So, we will move on to the second component. We have to provide for capital. Okay, now herein we have two sources. One is free reserve, another is proceeds. Since in this problem fresh issue is not given, so we will utilize free reserves first, which will be transferred to CRR, and for the balance we will make proceeds available. We will go with the fresh issue. Okay, now in the free reserves, you see you have surplus with you 1 lakh. Now, in this surplus we are given here that you have sold investment at a loss of 10%. So, in investment you have a loss of 20,000. So, this loss will be met out of surplus. So, it means our surplus available in free reserves is 1 lakh minus 20,000, that is we just have 80,000 with us. Then in general reserve, balance is of course 2 lakh, but out of 2 lakh you need to maintain 40,000 as the closing balance. So you can utilize general reserve up to 160. It means our free reserves that will be transferred to CRR are 2,40,000. So our first source is 2,40,000. So obviously our proceeds should be 2,60,000, because you know, right, till now you know that we are to make sources available for 5 lakh. 2,40,000 is there in the first source, so second should be 2,60,000. So in the proceeds we need to write number of shares and proceed per share. Now as a share of 100 rupees is being issued at 110, so proceed is going to be 100, because cash received is 110, 10 is for premium, 100 is against capital. So your proceeds are 100 rupees. It means you will be issuing 2600 shares of 100 each. So when we have calculated the fresh issue, we can write down premium also. So 10 rupees premium, 26,000. So 56,000 is okay with us. So this source is sufficient. If suppose this was not sufficient, then we have another source called capital reserve, because for securities premium we will be using available premium available plus premium on fresh issue, then we will use capital reserve, and if that is not sufficient, then we will look for the surplus and general reserve. Okay, so this will be used. So balance left in this account will be 6,000, because you have a total of 56. 50 will be cancelled against premium, 6 will be left. Now considering cash requirements, now how much cash balance is there? Of course we have 60, but out of 60 we cannot use 50,000, we can only use 10,000, because minimum balance is needed. So that minimum balance will either be arranged out of the opening balance, or from the total we will keep it aside. But the thing which we need to remember is we are to keep 50,000 aside. Okay, what else is that is there with cash? You have sold investment for cash. Investment was sold at 10% loss, so it will be giving you 1,80,000. Okay, then you have fresh issue. You have fresh issue of 2,600 shares of 100 at 110. So you are getting cash of 2,86,000. Cash is 110. Please remember, cash is 110, 100 is for capital, that is proceed, and 10 is for premium, which is written separately. So our present sources of cash are 4,76,000. This is our total cash available for redemption. Okay, so our loan that we need to raise is, because we are to pay 5,50,000. So out of 5,50,000, if 476 is available, so we will be raising loan for 74,000. Okay, so our working notes are done. You can number them 1, 2 and 3. Suppose we were to do something regarding the condition of fully paid shares, then that could have been written as number 1 note, and you will be specifying what is to be done there. Now we will pass journal entries. Okay, now in the journal entries we will start with the process. First of all, in the first condition of fully paid shares, nothing was done, so no entry. Now we are to cancel premium on redemption here. We are to provide for sources. We will arrange cash, and then we will redeem the debentures. Now I will be passing entry for the capital reduction first. Reason being, when we calculated here number of shares, we used it to calculate premium, isn't it? So we cannot provide for premium unless and until we have actually recorded this 26,000. Since you prepared or completed this note first, so you need to pass entry for this first. So we'll simply transfer from surplus and from general reserve relevant balances in CRR account. Secondly, we'll account for fresh issue. So bank account debit to share application and allotment. You are getting 2,600 shares at the rate of 110 rupees. Total money received will be 2,86,000. Now this money will be put into capital and securities premium account. So 2 share capital account, 2,60,000, and 2 securities premium account, 26,000. All right. So we have passed entry for second step. Now coming to first, premium. So provide for premium. So you are utilizing only securities premium. So from securities premium we will set aside 50,000 and we will put into a separate account called premium on redemption of preference shares. Now regarding the cash sources, we have sold investment. So we will pass entry for this, bank account debit. Then you have surplus account debit to write off the loss on sale 20,000, to investment account 2 lakh. Then you raised bank loan also. So bank account debit to bank loan. You have raised loan of 74,000. This was your balancing figure. So pass entry for the same. Alright. Then you are to record for redemption of preference shares, because once the cash is available we will pass entry for redemption of the shares. So preference share capital is reduced. Premium on redemption will be provided for and the whole amount will be put into preference shareholders account. So you are cancelling 5 lakh worth of capital with premium 50,000. So 5 lakh 50,000. Now to the preference shareholders, payments shall be made. So preference shareholder account debit to bank account 5 lakh 50,000. So these are the journal entries that we shall be making. If you follow the complete question in proper order, journal entries will never be an issue. We don't need to remember that we have to pass 5 entries, 6 entries, 10 entries. As per our question and its requirements, the journal entries will be done. So we have passed all the entries and now the next part comes preparation of balance sheet. Now for the preparation of balance sheet, we are to prepare this after redemption. So if date is not mentioned, then we will simply write after redemption. Now herein we are to prepare the format because all the information will be clubbed in the working or notes to the balance sheet. So first of all we will write equity and liabilities, which includes number 1 shareholders funds, which includes share capital. See, these are the classifications and sub classifications, reserve and surplus. So we'll club the amounts and we'll put the amounts here through working notes or notes to balance sheet 1 and 2. Then you have second part, current liabilities, right? First was shareholders funds. Now in the question they have written all the details, but in balance sheet we should not record the details should be through the notes. So current liabilities, since there is no change in the current liabilities, so it can be written as it is. We'll total up this, total equity and liabilities. Then second is assets. In assets we have number 1 non-current assets, which includes fixed assets. Okay, then second is investment. Investments have already been sold, so we can leave it. Fixed assets have also been there without any change, so we can simply record the amount. There is no need to give a note. Although if you have time you can write the note also that this is the value. Now in the current assets we have inventory, we have accounts receivables, and we have cash and cash equivalents. Alright. So in inventories and accounts receivable there is no change, so it will be recorded as it is, that 3,40,000. For cash we have already prepared this thing. You see, in cash you will be maintaining a minimum balance of 40. How much minimum balance is there? You are maintaining a balance of 50,000 in cash, isn't it? So as per our question we will be recording the information. You can prepare cash account also to find out the cash balance, but from the working notes we know that we have maintained 50,000 of balance, and in fact we have a bank loan also. So in the current liabilities we will be writing bank loan also, because this is going to be a short term loan, as we are not mentioned anything. So you can assume it to be a short term loan, so you can write it in the current liabilities, otherwise you can write it in the non current liabilities. So make your assumption as per the question. Okay, now we'll prepare notes to balance sheet. Now in the notes to balance sheet, number 1 is share capital. This is first working note, first note. Okay, this will be written as it is, cash is third note. Now first note capital. So we have equity capital of 10,000 shares of 100 each. Okay, plus fresh issue. So how much do we have? We have 2600 shares of 100 each, because information must be compiled. So total equity capital is 12,60,000. Then you have preference capital. In preference capital we have 5,000 shares of 100 each less capital redeemed. So the total capital is redeemed, so nil capital is left. So overall our capital is 12,60,000. So number 1, 12,60,000. Number 2, reserve and surplus. So in reserve and surplus we will simply record general reserve, capital reserve, surplus, security premium and CRR. So first of all we will write their balances. 2,50,000, 1,30,000 and nil. Now just make the adjustments and give the details, like plus transfer to CRR. You have made transfers to CRR for the amount of 2,40,000. Okay, then minus use of reserves. So you have utilized, you see general reserve has been used up to 160. Premium free reserve surplus has been used up to 80. Alright, then you had loss on sale of investment 20,000. Then you had security premium on fresh issue. So premium on fresh issue was 26,000 minus premium used 50,000. So whatever information is there, just make the adjustments. You can do it one by one, like start with general reserve, calculate the balance, then write up the balance, then capital reserve, surplus. You can do it one by one and then total up the amounts in one column, or you can do it collectively. So in general reserve 40,000, capital reserve 50,000, surplus nil, and share premium 6,000 and CRR 2,40,000. So if we take up the total, you can write up the total of reserves and surpluses. So 40, 50, 6,000 and 2,40,000. So total is 3,36,000. Now regarding cash and cash equivalents, in the notes to balance sheet, you can prepare number 3 note, you can prepare cash account, or you can simply write refer to working note number 3, because you have calculated loan amount here, so you can refer to this also. So you have the balance of 50,000 herein. So you can just total up the amounts to verify whether you have done your question correctly or not. So 27,90,000 and here also 27,90,000. So your question is done, balance sheet is complete. See, it's a very simple question. You are not to do much, just estimate the sources after finding the conditions, and then after arranging for these things, just pass entries and prepare a balance sheet which is reconciling the amounts. So you can keep on practicing some more questions, and next time we will be taking up other transactions relating to redemption, because as I told you, redemption questions do not come in isolation. You have many transactions before this or after the redemption, so that we'll have to take care of. So we'll be taking up those adjustments, okay, preliminary work and additional work next time. Stay learning, stay practicing. Thank you.